Hey guys, I'm just here to show you my Netflix clone build, and I've pretty much just followed Sonny Sanger's video on the Netflix clone build he did. If you haven't seen that already, I'll put a link in the description. But basically, it uses Google Firebase as the database and Cloud Firestore in particular to help with managing our customers and managing the different subscriptions that Netflix offers. So it's a really well-rounded full stack app. So I'm just going to run through a quick demo just to show you what I've managed to implement since following his tutorial, just because I've added a few extra features and I've kind of meshed a few different tutorials together, and this is the end result. So what I'll do is I'll start off with like a new email address just for the sake of this video. So YouTube at email.com. Right, so when I hit get started, it'll take me to a sign-in page. And basically, I have the option to sign in or sign up. So let me go ahead and put in a password. So I'll just do 123, 123. And because this is a new account, as you can see here, I don't have this account yet. So this is stripe@gmail.com is one of the accounts I made. This is youtube@gmail.com. And yeah, you can see just a few other sample emails, sample accounts, but none under this email account. So this is a brand new email account. Now when I hit sign up now, let's see what happens. Okay, cool. It's telling me that 123, 123 is a bad password. Okay, so that's funny. So I probably shouldn't save that. And boom, here I am in the profile now. So as you can see, I am not subscribed to a plan just yet. And if you check on the right-hand side here, there is a new addition to my customers in Cloud Firestore. And here you go. You can see that Firestore has registered a new user has signed up and authenticated. It's under the name youtube@email.com. And yeah, this is really cool. That happened pretty much in real time, and this automatically updates in the background. So this is all full stack, and it's all happening in real time, which is really cool. So next thing I'll do is I'll show you that I can subscribe to any of these plans, and then it's going to actually take me to a Stripe checkout. So let's hit subscribe to the premium plan, because who doesn't love 4K? And give it a few seconds, and it's going to actually redirect you to Stripe. All right, so here's the Stripe checkout. Now, the real cool thing about the Stripe checkout is that this is not just a user interface, right? This is actually Stripe's checkout interface, and everything on here is legit. So the way that this payment processor has been set up is as a test checkout. So basically, it's not going to take any money out of my account for real, but it will still run all the processes and operations in the background and still do all what you'd expect it to do in real life. This is kind of just to replicate that so that you know it's working all correctly and it's going hand in hand with your website. So I can just show you by putting in some dummy data. Cool. So this is the dummy number that you put in for the card information. And you pretty much just put that in for all the card details here. As for name and address, it doesn't matter what you put. So you can just put whatever you want. Cool. Now when I hit subscribe here, it's going to take all this data, register this card number as a dummy number, and this is just a test checkout account, and it will actually simulate what it would be like and how it would process. And because I've set it all up correctly on my website and the code that integrates with Stripe, it'll double check that. And if it's all good, it'll actually subscribe me. So this is all legit. This isn't just for show. It usually just takes a few seconds. So it's actually processing, and right now it is communicating with Stripe. And there you go. As you can see, it's gone ahead and it's subscribed me. So I'll just click back into my profile for a second. Now you can see that I am subscribed to the premium plan. And a nice little extra detail that you wouldn't have picked up maybe is that in Firestore, it would have updated that too. So if I just go and click on here, you can see here's my youtube@email.com account, right? There's the customer details. And you'll see there's a few collections that have been automatically populated in this customer profile. So here you've got checkout sessions. So you can see the details of when I actually went on Stripe. the checkout for Stripe, and it shows what the process was. So it probably has all my information that I outputted there, or whatever it's allowed to share with me at least. Okay. But more interestingly, it's got my subscriptions information. So if I click into here, you'll see that it tells me, when my subscription started. So it was created on the 19th of October at 11:48 p.m. So that's when it started. And when it's going to end is actually November 19th, 2022 at 11:48 p.m. So you can see that I've actually set it up in Stripe so that it's a recurring payment model, and it recurs and it will charge for a new monthly recurring payment every single month. So right now my membership is valid for 1 month. So that's all done in the background on Stripe, right? Really cool. So if I go ahead and show you what else information has been stored, you can see that I've got the premium subscription and my status is active. So this is all actively updated and checked. And so that's what you're seeing on this page. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's go back to the home page now, because this is what you've all been looking for, obviously. All right, so here you go. Got it nice and set up so that, you've got your background, your banner, and you've got all these videos over here, all these different Netflix originals. I can scroll through it, and you've probably noticed by now, I've got hovers activated, so that little hover modals open up when you go and hover on an icon. And yeah, it's actually going to play the YouTube trailer straight on your website, right? So pretty cool. That works for anything. So let's do Hocus Pocus, for example, and there you go. Right, so this is something that I went ahead and integrated into my website. I actually followed another YouTube channel. I think it was called Llama Dev or Dev Llama. I'll link that as well. And he basically showed the groundwork for how to set this up. Right, pretty cool. Let's see what else. What else is there? Beast. Right, pretty nice. And I can put in sound if I want.
Hey, look out the window.
Welcome to.
And yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now, one step further I went is I made these play buttons work, right? So if you want to actually click on and play any of these things, you can. And obviously it's not going to show the actual thing because I don't own the copyrights to anything, but I can play the trailers in full screen. So let me go ahead and click play. And there you go. It takes you to a full screen where you can watch the trailer.
30 plus years of service.
Right. So yeah, that's a bit of the stuff that I've gone ahead and incorporated. Background banner always refreshes, and every time you refresh the page, so it's always something new. Another thing that you don't see much of is these logos, right? I don't know if you've noticed on all my thumbnails and on my banner, I've actually got the logos imported. So that's another big difference that most of these videos don't either have. And these logos aren't saved and stored on a database and manually uploaded. They're all actually pulled from the API and put onto here. So even all these individual thumbnails, all the logos aren't actually there on the original thumbnails because these are all just backdrop images. And I've gone ahead and put the logos in the centers of all the backdrops. Okay, so that's how. And I've also put a little bit of like a shadow behind the logos as well, so that they stand out. So yeah, just it makes it look a lot more cleaner. And yeah, I just haven't seen anyone else doing it, to be honest. So that's the main reason I went ahead and implemented it, and it just makes it look a lot more professional. So yeah, that's pretty much the demo, guys. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think of the demo? And do you want to see me flesh it out a bit more? But yeah, this is if I don't say so myself, this is pretty much like one of the more thoroughly developed Netflix clones out there. I can obviously keep adding more and more features. I can expand this button perhaps to then show like a description and more information about that. But yeah, currently I've just got it at this point here, just with the time I've had to spend on it. But yeah, and these buttons here, they're just for show, but very easily I can go ahead and just filter what gets shown over here so that I can just show TV shows or movies, new and popular, and so on. And I've added little touches here and there. I don't know if you'll notice, little spinny icon thing, and might even incorporate a search function into this website. But yeah, for now, this is all I've got. But yeah, let me know if you guys like it. I might do a tutorial on this if it gets enough traction. But yeah, this has been quite a fun build, and yeah, really looking forward to hearing what you guys think. All right, so I'll leave it there, and thanks for watching. Peace.